And welcome back, Awakenings. I am the expert of experts, the master of disaster, the one and only Gorge here, so we got Strola. And we're back with this damn game again. Indeed we are. So, yes, Platinum Knights. It's gonna take a little bit of time for me to get to where I need to actually get the last 3 trophies. 2 of them's basically gonna be endgame. 1 of them's gonna be mid-game. That's just how it's gonna have to be. So, we're gonna take time. We're gonna try to get to the spots. I'm gonna need to know how to clear a gate. Okay, so I got a lot of work to do here. Like, I'm looking at a guide, I'm gonna throw this guide over to you, Hate, if you're here. Right, so, with that said, let's go ahead and play some Final Fantasy VII, huh? I did think of trying to do some of the mods for the game, but, you know, decided not to. And we could go at, you know, triple speed. We don't have to, you know, sit here and do this. Wrong button. Always wrong button. Go ahead and do this. And honestly, we can do wait. Wait's fine. And I like doing that. Go potion. And let's go. Right, you can't hold it when it's in fast forward. We're just gonna be ignoring a lot of the game for the most part. Because we've already played this game a lot. And when we get to the next FF7 challenge, that's also going to be fun. I got a couple FF7 challenges left to do. And we will get them when we get to them. I still think Square should spend a little bit more time with adding more quality of life stuff in this game. They probably should have. But it is what it is. I kind of want to do a treasure guide for this game, but you know, don't take a lot to do, I feel. I might still try though. Might be a very long video, and if I do, I'm gonna do it with no random encounters on, too. The only reason I'm not turning random encounters off on this run is it's gonna be my perfect file. Because my last perfect file was not perfect. I missed a couple things. Well, I missed one thing in particular. It got made me very annoying. Plus, you know, I want a better file for when I do, Emerald Ruby weapon stuff. So, that's what's going on. Still a great game, mind you. Still a wonderful, wonderful game. honestly, thinking about it, we don't really need to do Sector 5, right? So maybe we skip Sector 5. What do you guys think? I think we could skip a boss. Yeah, I think we could just skip a boss. Let me see what file is the best one to do this in. I don't know which one is which. I don't know which of these files is for what. Some of these were for, bosses. And the easiest way to hell... I feel like that was for bosses. That's for bosses. And that's for bosses. Are you for bosses? No, you're just random stuff. I'd probably just do it over here. That's level 99. That's my big file. I am apparently... Huh. Interesting. I'm probably gonna move that file, but I'm gonna put this right here. Weird. Wasn't expecting to run at you. Yes, good down. Hey, can you look real quick and see if there's, anything I need to, do for Aerith before, meeting Aerith? I'm just gonna heal. Just so I can, you know, do... What? Is there anything in the Sector 5 reactor and Sector 5 that I need to do in order to get Baron? Or can I skip Sector 5? Like, the guide I gave you should be good enough. Unless you have a better guide. If you have a better guide, use that guide. And Wiki might have a better guide, honestly. Ow. Give Flower a Marlene. Like I said, the Wiki should have a better guide than what I gave you on Discord. But if you can, check the Wiki. It should be under gate mechanics. If it's on the Wiki. I'm gonna do this, just... Ow, ow, ow. Because that's gonna be the trickiest one to get. Yes, I know, you're not supposed to do this. But I want limits. Give me limits. And I will also heal, why not? Just so that after the fight, I'll be ready to, do a little bit of grinding. Buy a flower from Aaron. Is that all the... Is that, Oh, you're still alive? Is that for the Wiki or for the link I gave you? You're still alive? I'm actually surprised. Oh wow, you actually have to not get caught. Okay. I mean, that's not super hard. So I do need to do the Sector 5 stuff. Got it. Interesting. Ow. It's interesting how, there's a lot of answers. What happened to the... Get the barrel minigame wrong? How do we do it wrong? Just push the wrong barrels outright? On all 3 barrels or something? Or just make Aerith run or what? And here I was gonna skip the entirety of Sector 5, but I can't do that if I wanna... Okay, gotcha. Now I'm gonna do my usual stuff here, which is fight, because I like doing that. I always like getting a little bit of pocket change. It's always good to have some pocket change. I feel like getting Yuffie is even harder than getting Baron. I almost want to do a video for all 4 of the gates, but I can't play the game like 4 different times just to get all of that. Look what we're Baron. Nice. Did I level up? No, I cannot level up. But yeah, I could have done like literally anything else but FF7, but you know, I need to get this file. I need to get this file. There we go. And you know, I hate seeing FF7 not 100% done. When you know, I know that I got the original version 100% done. Oh, you want to hot an Aerith first? I see. What do you think, Kate? Do you think I should try to do a treasure guide for FF7? Alright, so Fire Flower from Aerith. I mean, I usually always Fire Flower. Don't see many flowers. I will buy a flower. There we go, flower pot. Gonna grab the potion. Okay, now, wait just a second, hey. That should be more than enough for right now. You don't need to say anything else at the moment. Because I gotta get to that point now. Whether or not I finish all of Midgard in one stream, that's up in the air, but like, that might be enough for the night. So I gotta make sure to give this to, Marlene, and I usually do. Also, can I just ask, why are people so crazy about Pragmata? Like, why are they acting the way they are with Pragmata? I don't understand. Like, people are just, they're weird, dude. They're just weird. I don't understand why they're so weird. Yuki has more stuff. Wow, okay. So Barrett's probably the absolute hardest one, man. Also, I don't know why it's not time-free at all points. I guess it makes sense. I am still gonna do the video for Kate Sif's slots, because I feel bad that I've done all the limit breaks for FF7, but I never get all of Kate Sif. Yeah, Aerith is always the highest. I think just like Aerith, Hiva, Yuffie, and then Barret, right? Which explains why Barret's is an achievement. And we're gonna watch that one at normal speed. Because, like, I don't recall ever getting it normally. Because, like, you know. And some of these things, like talking to Jesse a second time before you leave is something I normally don't do. Like, normally I just leave. I mean, that makes sense. Because, like, it makes a lot of sense with Aerith and Hiva being that high. Okay, so I need to do what? Looking forward to it? Looking forward to it. And now I gotta give this to Marlene, which shouldn't be that hard. I'm never talk to Hiva, which, you know, I never do anyways. Because I'm always trying to get Barret. But, you know, the game's like, nah, you gotta do all of these things with Barret. So this also means that I'm not supposed to use Hiva or Barret, like, ever, huh? Meaning I'm not gonna be able to abuse Hiva until after the Temple of the Ancients, I'm assuming. Or after the gate. Am I right? By the way, this is an achievement up here. This guy, he's an achievement for retro achievements. Which is kinda silly. Isn't it, Marlene? Not this time. I'm gonna give it to Marlene. And now we do this whole thing. And we're gonna ignore Eva, because we don't want to hug Eva. Hugging Eva's a bad thing. Actually, is it fine to use Eva hate? I need to know that, because if it's not fine to use her, then you know, that's gonna suck a little, because I like using her now. She's broken. She's absolutely broken. Sorry. And it's funny that they actually fixed the mouse. But, you know, it was always funny seeing, like, open mouth Sephiroth all the time. Just, aww. Hank and Eva were okay, so you have to avoid Eva and Aaron. Damn it. Well, that just sucks. That just sucks a lot. I almost thought of redoing my limit break videos, but do I really need to in this time? Like, everyone still likes the old videos. I feel like redoing them is just, yeah. I'm stuck with Figo and Burly Black Man, unless I want to use Yuffie. I don't think I need to use Yuffie, though. I mean, I'm still gonna get Yuffie, but like, you know. I don't want Yuffie who... Yeah, I kind of figure. Barrett snoring kept me up. So the next thing is I need to... What's the next thing I need to do? Next thing is the train. That should be fine. Wait. Alright, so with that said, let's go ahead and grab our stuff that we need. Sell this ether I don't need. Buy an iron bangle. Go up here. Get the Ulm area. I know. Wait. Okay, so you can't use the normal stuff here. I have to go check. So that tells you how to reset, which is you can't use the normal method to reset. Alright, let's go ahead and sell this, not that, this other ether I got. Buy a fire, and then we'll get 2 lightnings, 2 restores. Alright, so we got all of that. You're gonna get an iron bangle. Lightning all. Take the ice off. Well, we're gonna give restore to you. Restore to you and restore to you, and you're gonna get a lightning. I mean, I could put iron bangle on them. But do I really need more iron bangles? Not really. Instead, I'm gonna stock up on grenades. We got grenades. Yes. We only need 1 iron bangle. And this is the only place you can get the iron bangle. I'm not gonna do the glitch here. I want to do the glitch, but I can't. I'm not going to. I'm sad. We need Cloud fan arts wild in this day and age. What are you talking about? What about Cloud fan art? how's it wild? Okay, still doing, you know... That's always been a thing. I don't get why people like that. I really don't. Like, why? Even more so when it's someone like, you know, Iris. Iris loves BL, and I'm just like, why? Why do you like BL so much? Like, what's the appeal? I don't understand. It's like GL. It's like, what's the appeal of Yuri? I'll never understand. I'll never understand that for anyone. But, you know, I'm a more simple guy. Some people might call me boring, but, you know, that's just me. Give me my Phoenix down. Give me my high potion. Yeah, I don't understand that here. That's also very weird. Like, yeah, I like beat, and it's like, why? You know what, I'm just gonna... The guy pickpocket hit me, but whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. People are just weird, dude. They're just weird. Okay, so I did not get caught. And I always say be strong, so... Then again, it's also like how people like, you know... There's a lot of very weird things that people like, and I'm just like, why? Yeah, it is very hard to explain fetishes. And then people are like, well, what about you, Cino? Don't you? No, I don't. I do not. Don't even try. Alright, so we're down here. Give me the ether. That's gonna be silver money. That is... No, hey. Hey, no. That is not anything. That is literally nothing. There we go. Also, think about the retro achievements. They love... Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing that? I have it on wait mode because, like, I mean, active, I normally play on active, but, like, anymore, I'm just like, I prefer wait mode. It also makes it go by, believe it or not, wait mode actually makes it go by faster than, active mode, I feel. Anyways. Also, fun fact, I did stop doing raid spaces, but I'm doing, impossible spell card with no items. I'm almost halfway done with the game already. There's only, 10 stages, or 10 levels, technically. And I'm halfway through, level 4. Yuyuko's a jerk. And I still got, I think, one more Yuyuko card that's gonna be awful. Ow. Yeah, I know. I feel like... I don't know, that's just me. I prefer that, you know? Not that I actively look at anything related to that, you know? In regards to that kind of content, I don't actively search that out. So, I'm gonna save my limit break. I do want to use that limit break for, Guy McGuy, Airbuster. Look at that perfect timing. You don't really need to save either, but, you know, whatever, I'll save. Really hate that my current file is down there. I could get some limit breaks to seize this fight, like I did at the boss guide. Also, I feel like my videos are just not doing very well anymore. Like, I remember the older Final Fantasy, but anytime I uploaded anything Final Fantasy related, it would get like hundreds of views, but now it's like, I'm lucky to ever get like 50 views on a video. Like, I'm very lucky to get like 50 views on a video. Mock showed me a screenshot of a Culex fight that was replaced. Culex got replaced by Yuko, which is hilarious. Like, really? Yuyuko? Of all characters, Yuyuko. Why are you not turning around? Like, I was wondering why you weren't turning around. I remember Yu-Yu-Roth who... Yu-Yu-Roth was amazing. Who you hit? Eva. Ow. Yu-Yu-Roth was amazing. He is not turning around. That's actually wild. I could have sworn he turned around the counter, but he did not want to turn around. Oh well, it doesn't matter, we got the item angle. Morgan Cask? Which Cask? Are you referring to Ho-Ho Cask for Final Fantasy characters? Be strong. I remember Raisin was Vincent, Cherno was Cloud, Melee was Eva. I think Aaron was Hojo, right? We didn't get much of Agent Cherno, just... I feel like Agent Cherno didn't really pop off. Which is wild to think about, because, like, it seemed like it was popular for a little bit, but then, like, it died out real quick. Yeah, it was a one-shot. Yeah, I remember you. You're the slum drunk. got nothing to talk about. So, I almost wanted to try to do some stuff with Final Fantasy VII Remake, because apparently you could glitch the crap out of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Which is honestly kind of hilarious. Like, there's an entire document just for glitches for Final Fantasy VII Remake. Like, I kind of want to see the speed run for that game. Wow, no music here. Alright, give me the item bangle. You get that bangle. Lightning restore. We're gonna go ahead and get ice. Restore lightning. We always want lightning. Actually, I'm gonna put fire on. Yeah, it's a pretty big broken mess. It's a very, very big broken mess. A chrono trigger? Are you sure about that one? That sounds like it would be absolutely bad. Like, way worse. Hold on a minute. I'm being the hedgehog. I'm gonna push this barrel. FF6. I do need to do FF6 myself. I gotta get FF6 at some point. Are you ever... Yard. Ow. Eat high. Why not do it for FF5, hey? Why not do it for FF5? Cloud, you buffoon! How did you miss? Ow. Luckily, I have a save file for Arab's, limit break, so I don't have to worry about that, like, ever. As long as I never accidentally override it. Getting limit breaks is a pain in the butt, dude. But have you ever beaten it, hate? Have you ever beaten it? Alright, let me see what happens after this. After this... Say, yeah, that's right. Then take her home. And then we gotta get, Cloud chosen. Got it. I mean, you should try to do it without, leveling up, then. Ow. Oh, thank you, Era. And we're not gonna buy the Mithril Armlet because no reason to. We are gonna go here. Gonna grab that. And we're gonna grab... Whoops, wrong one. Cannot take the kill. Don't need that. The only thing we really need here... don't need any of this. And I need the money for what's coming up, so I can't buy grenades. Well, I mean, I can. I'm gonna sell ether so I can get some grenades. Government area. Can we say, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, at some point I'll do the challenge runs. Which one do you want me to do first, Kate? Do you want me to do the FF7 ones? The FF7 class challenge, the what's the other one other FF7 challenge I was gonna do? I think there was like one other FF7 challenge I was gonna do, but I don't remember. Hey, I've done Gnome area FF7. I've done the solo character version of that. I don't think an all-party version of that's gonna, you know, change much. I'm gonna hold out on my money right now. I mean, there's FF7 class run. There is FF6 no magicite, FF6 no encounters, FF5 no encounters. Well, I actually got through there. Anchor home. There's FF4 no encounters. There's FF1 and... Dude, I don't know if FF3's solo character is viable. Simply because of some bosses in that game. Same with FF2, because, like, instant death at endgame is gonna be terrible. Not to mention some other fights. Bum, 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 bum. So if I did that skip, I would be right here. I would have been here like probably 20 minutes ago. Go ahead and save the game. And I guess I could try the FF9 level 1 challenge. Never actually done that. It sounds really freaking hard because I don't know all the actual good strats for some of the bosses. And there's FF8, but like, what can you even do for FF8, in all honesty? I don't know what I could do for FF8. Simply because, like, I mean, I could do no junctions, but like, that's an extremely boring play. You would just be doing regular hacks the entire game, which is not exactly fun. FF2 or FF3, you mean, when you mean no materia. There's not materia at FF2 or 3. Got soft and simmers. You know, like, FF8 doesn't really have anything interesting. Silk dress. Also, hey, can you look this up for me? Which is better for the honeybee in? The bikini briefs or the whatever you get from the other room? Gonna go ahead and save. Because we need to get Cloud. And I don't want to mess things up on accident. I will have today's special. I mean, paying up front first is honestly a good idea. It was alright. Pharmacy coupon. Woo! Give me quick digestive. And I am going to sell the ethers I have. Don't need those. Alright, now we got that. Let's go ahead and take care of this guy. But yeah, which is better, the bikini briefs or the boxers from the Honeybee Inn? Hey, what's your deal? Also, ethers are just the king of, money management. Here you go. Diamond tiara. The lingerie. Is that from the room that I normally don't do? I'm assuming it's from the room that I normally don't do. Yeah, I normally don't do that one. So that's gonna be interesting. And now you can make that, normal speed, because I normally do the other room. I always thought that the other room was better. I will buy one of each of these, so I don't have to buy them again. I will buy a couple of these. There we go. And now I am going to go and buy grenades, because grenades are king. I cannot buy grenades here. I am the sad. I cannot buy grenades. That's right, you can't buy grenades at Hilda headquarters. That's fine, I guess. I just wish I, you know, thought about that ahead of time. I'll get some tranquilizers. There we go. And I will go ahead and give you all of this. Boop, boop, and boop. And now we got everyone with all of this. Lightning, you can have ice, and I'll give you cover. You know what? Ice. I'll give you cover. Alright, that's fine, Nate. Thank you for, helping with this. I mean, if I need anything else, I'll probably look at the guy that I gave you. That's what you were using, right? Let me through. And that's a completely different line. I guess I'll take this one. So I normally don't use this room. No! No! My head! Ah! I remember this being very buggy on the original. It started moving. Is that why I just never pressed the button or something? I got restored. Stop slapping me. Ugh. Well, that sure was an experience. Adult thing. Lingerie. Cloud is very confused. As he should be, like, how are you supposed to do anything with that, Cloud? Like, yeah, I'm gonna put on the lingerie. Let's put on the lingerie. Yeah. Alright, time to go do the last thing, which is this silly little minigame. Which I should not lose. Alright, so it is square at circle. What? Bro! That was close. I kept hitting the wrong button. I hit square circle instead of square at circle. Wow. That would have been embarrassing if I messed that up. That would have been real embarrassing if I messed that up. He could give it to one of the girls. I mean, he could. That would be a little weird. Like, here, I have lingerie for you. Cloud, do you even know if that fits them? Like, you'll know what they need for lingerie. You'll just... I don't think that's something you do is give your lady friends lingerie. It just sounds a little bit weird. Get up there. Let me see what I need to do next. Next, I need to... if the sewers, I need to air it first. Okay, so if the sewers, I'll air it first. What I should do is... not do that. Let me open this guide over here. Open this guide. There we go. I'm going to do this. I'm gonna put the guide over here so I can see the guide. Let's see. Okay, I see what I need to do. Give me that ether. It's so convoluted just to get Barrett. I got that because it's just a straight shot end game. Which isn't gonna take very long, I'll be honest, because I know this game well enough, and because I know this time spree is very helpful, I can just bust through. But, you know, I do want to try to make this a perfect file, if I can. If I got, I mean, having one of everything, so I need to make sure that I don't screw things up in regards to that. And I almost want to get max stats on characters. Honestly, getting the speed stat up on everyone is probably the best thing you could do in regards to finding like emerald and ruby weapon. Yes, his name's Barrett. His name's Barrett. And then we go and hop the area first. Once we fall down. So, how are we doing tonight? It didn't really matter if I answered that question correctly or not. Are we all doing great? I hope we are. There's not really a whole lot for me to say about Final Fantasy VII that I haven't said in the previous runs of the game, you know? There's a bunch of challenges I could do for Final Fantasy Tactics, but like, they're all like, very masochistic challenges, not gonna lie. Very masochistic. Oi! Not cool. Yeah, I saw that. I feel that's just crap. That they increased the price of friggin' the Switch too. It's like, why? Like, ugh. Alright, we got all of that. Give you Restore Lightning. Gonna take that cover off, give it to you. Honestly, I'm gonna take fire off. You're gonna get fire, you're gonna get cover. Alright. Get this potion. And now we fight Axe. Freaking Axe. Gonna throw some grenades. Ow. Ow. That's a lot of damage. Who has fire? You don't have fire. Oh no, you're licking me. Ouchie ouch. And that means shareholder... How? Didn't they sell like a crap ton of these, Switch 2s? How are they not meeting... How? And this is why I bring grenades. As you can see, I'm not doing as much damage as I could be. Which is insane to think about. Like, grenades are just so strong against bosses. And I don't have them for apps, so... Apps is weak to fire, which, you know, only Tifa has. And there we go. easy peasy. I mean, it's not a hard fight. It's really not. Ow. It'll slow down 19.5 million when they wanted 30 million. Oh. Like, are they overestimating? Like, nobody can really afford stuff anymore, do you? Like, what do they expect people to, like, oh, please buy from the Nintendo Switch 2 for $400 in this economy when, you know, it's stupidly hard to buy anything. Like, it's stupidly hard to buy stuff and you want people to freaking buy stuff? Ow. Nice crit. Like, it's too much money, man. Aerith's just like, man, you've been telling me to go home for this entire game. I don't want to go home. Please, stop making me go home. And it's like, Aerith, I cannot use you this playthrough. Normally I'd be using you because Fury brand is such a good limit. I do need to get at least one ghost hand. Here we go, ghost hand to hand. So we got a ghost hand. At least one ghost hand is what we needed. We needed at least one. So now we got two ghost hands. Which is great. You're not stealing anything, Tifa. Nothing was even there. Switch 2's more expensive than PS5? Is it really? That's insane. And I guarantee it's, like, stupidly hard to buy that. Like, I'm pretty sure that, like, money over in Japan is, like, not super great at all. Like, it's just expensive to do anything anymore. It really is. All over the place. It's like, bro, why does everything cost so much freaking money, and why do we not make enough money to be able to do this stuff? It's ridiculous. Go ahead and heal a little bit. Grab the item. Go ahead and grab these. I am going to destroy you. Thank you. Ow. Yay, Ether up pain. I will hate that Ether. And I'll always get more ghost hands just so I have ghost hands on hand. Ah, get ghost hands on hand. Cloud, you're not hitting anyone with that, Cloud. How are you punching a ghost? They're ghosts. They're not supposed to be able to punch an ethereal being. They're ghosts. So I need to not steal an ether from those guys if I want to get a grab ball. But honestly, you can get a grab ball later on. Ow. Ethers are just really good though, so, you know. Ow. Alright, now we're gonna punch something. Very nice. Why'd you go after that guy? I'm gonna try for a grab ball, because that would be nice to have in my inventory, just so I have it there, and I don't have to worry about it later. So if we could get at least one grab ball, that'd be great. No grab ball. Damn. I really hate when games do things like that where it's like, okay, you can get this item, but it's only on this one specific enemy, and if you don't get it before you leave, then like, it's forever missable. It's like, why? Why would you do that? Boink. Goink. Pop. Boink. Boink. And pop. Why'd you do that? Why'd you hit Eva? Don't hit Eva. Here we go. I think you can even win ghost hands from these guys. I gotta remember not to leave until I get, the striking staff or Aerith. That would be very nice to have right about now. Get rid of you. These guys can use, Demi, which is a little scary. And there's our grapple ball. Great. We got grapple ball. Let me go ahead and do this. Now I can just keep stealing ethers from them if I want. How far did the Rissa go? Or get? Really? You missed? Third floor? How far is the third floor? I don't remember. I mean, we're gonna get a lot of EXP and stuff here before I get the freaking stupid Eligor to show up. Show up, Eligor. That is not the Eligor. That is a limit break, though. And that is a dead man. Well, dead owls. Dead dragon. Flying dragon thing. I wonder why she's doing so much Mario lately. She is doing a lot of Mario. I mean, nothing wrong there. I like Mario. I will take all the Marios. I want to. Ow! God! Well, there's another grabbing ball, so that's great. Cloud is dying. Cloud is suffering. Heal everyone, Cloud. Can I get my... Can I get my Eligor show up? Eligor, please show up. Ouch. Eligor? I mean, I'm getting a bunch of ground balls, but I want Eligor. Please, Eligor. Also, Psycho, did you see the... Oh, there's Eligor. Did you see the clip I sent ya? The ho-ho clip? Hi. Cloud is asleep. I need you to steal that, please. Ow. Oh, what's the thumbnail so? Did it show, like, the mass of bullets everywhere? Because that's a fun one. Because I'll tell you what, that spell card sucked. That took me, like, over 100 attempts to do. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and give that an area. Very good. Very, very good. She's gonna now be kidnapped. So what I just got isn't really gonna matter, but you know. I'm gonna go over here and look. Okay, so now I won't get until I go back to Eric's house. What do you think, Psycho? Should I do some challenge runs at some point, or should I do more Platinum Nights? How many ethers do I have? 6 ethers. Boink. Grenades. All the grenades, please. Go ahead and save. Make it Black Knight, but you don't wanna see any fun little challenges at all? Really? I'll keep my eyes on. And I will switch back. I missed! I missed! And again, like, I don't really have much to say. It's just like, we've done this several times already, you know. Nothing to really say there. Ow. Ow. No, I don't... Ow. I'm saving the limits for Mr. Guy McGuy. Guy McGuy is gonna eat lemons. And he's gonna like it. Guys, can you stop buying me? Really? Again? We're gonna get rid of you. Stop punching me in the back. You're being a jerk. Stop it. Room clean, stop. I don't know why I decided to do that for Ho-Ho, because, like, that's just madness. I don't have to do that for Ho-Ho, but I am. Store, lightning, and cover. Alright. And now we go and fight Reno, who is gonna get absolutely bodied. We're gonna do Reno. Oh no! Different cloud in the pyramid. How about grenade? Goodbye, pyramid. You better just... I hacked all 3 limit breaks in this fight. Ow. And here we go. Reno defeated. And we got cross slash for Cloud. Nice. I mean, that's what I'm doing right now, by the way, Psycho. This is a Platinum Knights stream, despite the fact that, like, I already got, like, all the achievements, except for 3. 1 is gonna be mid-game, or 2 are end-game, so, like... But, you know, I kinda just wanted to just chill tonight. Play some Final Fantasy VII. Is there anything wrong with wanting to play Final Fantasy VII? Anything wrong with that? Y'all have something against Final Fantasy VII? What else is there to talk about? I'm hearing rumors now of Nintendo probably going to remake the first Donkey Kong Country. Now, just like, why? What do you mean only when it's vanilla? What are you talking about? Also, hello, Melody. Oh, this game. Did you know recently there was a commercial in Japan for like a lemon drink and Sephiroth was in that commercial? It was wild. It's like, why Sephiroth with a lemon drink? It was like lemon heaven or something like that. It's like, okay. Random. Just lemon heaven, huh? I guess I see why we went with, Seth. Hit me to Marlene! I need to go to Marlene! Yes, advertisement, yeah. I think, that Lemon Heaven is actually something they made in, Japan. Wow. I was about to say, I was about to get to, where I need to go. No. You're not stealing anything from me. I would like to get a speed drink from you, but we'll do that later when you're not going to be a butthead. Give me that Hermo Ether. Let me see. I am trying to get the Barrett date. That is one of the achievements. So I do have a guide open for that. It's just, there's so much you need to do to make sure to get Barrett. It's a pain in the butt, honestly. Also, Psycho and Melty, since you weren't here earlier, I probably asked this when you guys weren't here. Do you think I should do like a guide for finding all the treasures and stuff for this game? They had a collab bar open up over their face. Ah, okay. Is that what that commercial was about? Now, fun fact. There are some mini-games that I'm not going to do. They do have rewards tied to them, but I don't really need them because I can get the items elsewhere. Also, can anyone see what the speed run, like the fastest speed run of Final Fantasy VII Remake is? Because I know they use a lot of glitches for that game, which is wild. That, you know, the remake has a lot of glitches in it. There's a lot of out-of-bounds things, if I recall. Alright, I need to see what the next step here is. The next step is... I don't know. Alright. I don't know. Ah. 5 hours? Wow. That's pretty fast. And I'm assuming that uses a lot of the glitches, too. And I'm assuming that's from a fresh file as well. Don't need that. Aerith, you have my mithril bangle. I was gonna give that to Mr. Guy. Also, Impossible Spell card is kinda hilarious because, like, it makes you really think that you need the items in order to, do the spell cards. You don't. You really don't. You don't need them at all. Gonna go here and get my Phoenix down. Do you think I should do the retro achievements for this game? Because that would require having to do, like, stupid things like keep my levels low and stuff like that, and it would be 2 full playthroughs, 3 maybe. I got to do, Forbidden Heck, which, I mean, you know, why do Forbidden Heck when I could just play this version of the game? And some of the retro achievements are just, they're bad. They're actually kinda terrible. What are you doing, Cloud? Cloud. 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 Please. I kinda wish I could do that, new Star Fox, though. I mean, I played Star Fox 64, but, like, you know, I wouldn't mind checking out the new Star Fox. This thing always gives me a pain in the butt. I hate this thing. Always have. Like, it's just a pain in the butt sometimes. It's just like, nah, not gonna work correctly. Like, okay, sir, somehow I'm too late. There we go. It's a little fickle. It's a little finicky, let's just say. I don't need that, that's just an ether. And I want to keep a battery in my inventory. Game share it. I don't think that's gonna really happen. Also, I don't have a Switch too, so it's not gonna happen anyways. Let's press on in. But first, I want to get this elixir. Because we all love this. Also, like, have you guys seen the discourse? I mean, there's always discourse on Twitter, but like, so many people are just constantly complaining about FIFA. It's just like, bro, come on, grow up. Like, just grow up, guys. It's ridiculous. Like, Twitter is such a crap place to, like, talk to anyone, it feels like. Or even just, like, interact. They're complaining about, oh, they censored her, they make her smaller, blah, 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 blah. If they add FIFA Street Fighter, they should use this design. It's just like, I think the design they post is just, you know, showing a whole bunch of cleavage. It's just like, bros, guys, you do realize FIFA doesn't even show anything, right? Not even in any of her designs, any of her versions, she doesn't have cleavage showing at all. On top of that, you know, I like her remake design. You know why? It makes sense. Like, a martial artist is probably gonna have, you know, those little shorts and, you know, the little black bra thing, or sports bra, I think. It's like, it makes sense, you know? That's not censoring anything. It hardly does anything, really. In fact, I would argue it makes it better, if you want to be real. And I'm not even a FIFA fan, really. FIFA is... she's not really my type. I prefer Aerith more over FIFA, in all honesty. I do prefer Aerith way more than FIFA. I mean, I understand that, but like, do you think that the stuff done at FIFA was bad? Well, I think it's fine, honestly. Ow. Ouch. Barrett's just eating everything. Eat Ogre's grenade. Yeah, her remake design. FIFA, you can stay sack, I guess. And we're gonna go back here and get this thing back here. Machine guns, ultimate. Oh, you're dead. And you're not dead. Honestly, I'll also be honest. Like, I don't mind Aerith's redesign, in all honesty. I think it's nice to remake too. What was I gonna do? We're just gonna go up the elevator, that's what we're gonna do. Ow. Like, yeah, it's a little bit different from her, original design, but, you know, I think it's fine. Honestly, I think it's a little bit better than her original design. Granted, running around fighting in a dress seems like it would be, a pain. I mean, again, like I said before, like, it makes sense to me, I feel. Simply because, you know, a martial artist would wear something like that, I think. You know. I am going to heal. Yeah, a martial artist wouldn't be wearing a skirt, that is true. Damn. I'm not getting a mob slasher, that's a shame. Now. Yeah, African children's design for Eva does fit more of an actual martial artist. It really does. Ow. 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 I could get a local weed here. I did not get the local weed. Same. I mean, it's not even really that big of a design change, honestly. It's just added a black bra, or black sports bra, and, added, black shorts. The thigh highs? That is pretty nice, I'll agree. The thigh highs are nice. I don't know if a martial artist would be wearing thigh highs, but you know. Wow. You actually did not give me a single mob slasher. I am surprised. Instead, oh hey, local weed. I need that for my item collection. Okay, let's do this. Heal everyone. And then we're gonna do that. And we're gonna fight! Ow. The only downside of using Fury is accuracy goes down the drain. Yeah, Mako does, wear them. Can we consider Mako a martial artist, though? I guess we do. And I mean, if we're talking about martial artists, I mean, look at some of the people in Street Fighter and freaking KOF. You know? Look at Athena. Athena is Athena. Athena is definitely Athena. You generally wouldn't be fighting in a schoolgirl outfit, that's for sure. What's the next step I need to do for, Mr. Barrett? I gotta have, okay, so it's not until we get to that fight. Yeah, he is just laying rats at the building. Yoink. Yoink. This is good for a reaction test. Oops. It's very good for reaction tests. It's not like, you know, I messed up or anything. I probably should be, doing this in, fast forward work mode, okay? If I want to do this. But you know what, we're going to. That one's actually hard to do in fast forward mode. It honestly is. It doesn't really matter, but you know, it's just more EXP and stuff. Can I really just run across that entire room like that? That was kind of hilarious. Bro. No way. No way, dude. No way I managed to do that. There's no way I managed to do that in fast forward mode. Ah, yes. This thing. So we're gonna go back down and save because this, I can screw this up, and if I want to get everything, I need to make sure and not screw this up. Now, the funny thing is, I'm gonna get hen. I am gonna buy another hen. The funny thing is, I got this right on the first try without using any of the hints. And I had to punish myself for... I had to do, getting over it for, getting it right the first time. It was like, good job, me. Give me an eye drop, please. That's why I did getting over it, because I got that password right on the first try. And I even said, like, if I get this right on the first try, I'm gonna have to get over it. And it was like, oh. I got it right. Somehow. It's only like 1 of 4 passwords. I don't think you can get, I don't think it's ever the other 4, ever. Earthquake development, let's go here. Peace, press space. That's an I. I believe it's king. So I'm gonna try this and get it on the first try. And look at that. If you know what the letters are, you can always get it. If you see an I, it will always be king, because that's the only one with an I in it. Or, yeah, if it's an I or an N, because it's usually going to be best, Mako, king, or, I can't remember what the last one is. It's not Warp, I don't think. But yeah, this thing, I'm gonna tell you this right now, there's a hidden little thing about this that we discovered recently. So you see those, bags? When you come back here at Disc 2, all 3 bags are supposed to be here, or actually the bags are supposed to be hidden. Right? Well, one of the bags is the glow lamps, or grow lamps, as the game calls it. And because that's a weapon, they made sure that that replaced the bag that was in here. it was normally over here. This is where Grow Lands is. The other two are never replaced with their items. One of them would have gave you 2 Mega Elixirs. It would have said it gave you an ultimate area, but it actually gives you 2 Mega Elixirs. And the last one gives you 2 Hourglasses. I don't need any of the items there. If you're going for a perfect file, you want to keep the coupons. So I normally just keep the coupons. And you want to check this, because I believe if you don't check this, you cannot get this in disc 3, or 2, rather. So, like, some of the stuff you just wouldn't know about, honestly. I don't really need Fury, so I'm gonna rest. Meaning I didn't need to use that hen earlier, but oh well. It is what it is. It do be what it do be. Alright, up we go. Melty, what would you like to see at, night? Would you like to see more challenge runs? Or would you like to see more, platinum nights? Or would you like to see new games? That would be exclusive at nighttime only. For example, the next game that I have planned is Digimon World 2. New games. Barrett, what are you doing? So that means that the next time I do a night stream, after I'm gonna do it after I finish, FF7. Once I finish up FF7, then I will do the next game. And the next game is gonna be Digimon World, 2. Which is gonna be very, very painful for me. Because, Digimon World 2 is... It's a thing, man. It's a thing. If you've never seen it or played it, well... Yeah, just know that, it's suffering. But I've never done it for channel, so... I might as well do it for channel. You know? I mean, I could do some Disney stuff, like The Little Mermaid for NES. What if I told you I never beat that game? And yes, I did play that game when I was a young boy. And I swear there was some Mickey game that I played either on the NES or SNES. That I never beat either. I don't remember what it was. I remember one of the levels had like water waves that you had to dodge, that they would push you back and often into pits. I don't remember what that is. I'm pretty sure it was an SNES game, though. Also, I never played some of the old NES Disney games, like, you know, Darkwing Duck or Chip and Dale. Never played them. And I know those are good games, too. Never played, like, Tiny Toons, either. And I'm pretty sure Tiny Toons is a pretty good game, too. It's, like, very... I heard that Tiny Toons basically ripped off Super Mario Bros. 3. It used the exact same stuff as Super Mario Bros. 3. Dennis the Menace? Never played that. I am gonna put on... I'm gonna put the elemental materia on someone. Because I want to level Elemental up. Because Elemental is elite. Well, that's the ice materia. Get rid of that. You don't need that. Is Dennis the Menace even any good? Or is it one of those Kuso games? Kusoge games. Is Kusoge? Oh god. Isn't it like unbeatable? Like basically impossible to beat? Poison materia. So I'm gonna put the poison materia on you, and you're gonna get restored. And I'm gonna fight. It felt that way. I'm Off Slasher. Hello. You're who I want to fight. Because I want that carbon bangle. There's the carbon bangle. Ow. I need the other carbon bangle. Give it to me. Give. 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 Carbon bangle acquired. You didn't die? You did not die. I am disappointed. Paris. Well, we got a couple carbon bangles. That's nice. I'm also dying. That's nice. But hey, carbon bangles. I like that. I have another orb area. Or maybe that was my only orb area. I haven't used the other orb area yet. So I want to get at least a couple more carbon bangles. Or at least one more carbon bangle. But a couple more wouldn't hurt. What other games have you played as a young boy, Link? Melty? Any other games? Any other games that I would probably suffer in? I mean, I suffer in every game, so, I mean, you know. It do be what it do be. Shining Force? I remember playing that. Well, I didn't play it. I remember seeing it, though. That was for, like, Genesis, right? If I recall. Or, I remember seeing it for, like, Dreamcast. Give me a second, I'm focusing on, trying to get this other card with Mangle. Give. 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 Mine? Oh. That somehow worked. Lunar won it. I've heard of Lunar. Is Lunar RPG? Hey, Mind Flow. Nice. There we go. Is. There we go. Carbon Bangle. Nice. Now I need to get the hard eggs before I leave. That's our next goal, get hard eggs. Sega CD originally. Ah, I guess they released like the Silver Story Complete Edition, right? What was that for? And is that version any good? Well, that's just a jerk move game. PlayStation, PS1. I might, like, is it worth playing it on the PlayStation version? My dude, I am looking for a soldier. Ow. It was a decent update in the first game. Eternal Bloom? Oh my god. You're not giving me the soldiers. I need soldiers. Please, just give me soldiers. I need a skill for hard eggs. I need to make our hard eggs become soft eggs. Let us turn their hard eggs into a soft eggs. They saw Heifa, that's why they're all wielding hard eggs. They're like, oh man, look at that lady. I gotta bust out my hard eggs. The Lunar Games are iconic for having anime FMVs. What cool voice acting supposed? Oh wow! Voices outside of FMV, that is rare. Like, that's something you don't see, like, at all in the old PS1 era. Especially for RPG. Like, one of the only other RPGs I can make of that did that hello is, Valkyrie Profile, you know? Ow. And Valkyrie Profile is amazing, by the way. If you never played Valkyrie Profile, you should go play Valkyrie Profile. Because Valkyrie Profile is great. And I will be redoing Valkyrie Profile at some point, by the way. It will be for, ow. It will be the PSP version I do. Can you give me the hard eggs, please? I would like to have the hard eggs. No, I could probably kill one of you guys. Just so that you stop being a butthead. Riviera? The Promised Land? I think Rao... No, it was Flan that played it. I was gonna say Raocow, I think, played it. I don't think he did. Isn't that PSP as well? It's a very interesting game. It seems like it's also very hard, too. It seems like it's a very tough, strategy game. Oh my god. I love the double half power. So, normally I would just take time to kill all the ads in this fight. The PSP update. Oh, it was originally a GBA game. Wait, the GBA one didn't have voice acting, did it? Also, at some point, I am going to do more Fire Emblem for the channel. At some point. I would like to, anyways. The thing is, like, Fire Emblem is going to be... I always say I want to do more Fire Emblem, but at the same time, I don't know if people would like to watch that for a variety of reasons. Baron, take care of her. You can probably imagine why that is. Grenade. On you. Grenade on you. Grenade. 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 Defeat Nemesis. And there we go. So it's a lot less EXP and stuff, but like, we don't need tranquilizers. Alright, so let us change the party. We need this party right here. Is it because I'll favorite dragon? No, it's just because the games hate me. Like, the games just hate me. Like, a lot. They absolutely... they absolutely despise me. The amount of times that I have had... very low chances of things hitting me. Like, 6% chance that they kill Joshua. Like, Joshua was not very lucky. Joshua was, like, extremely unlucky for me. Let me out. Who am I fighting? Oh, Fed. Leave at once. I can't leave. You're blocking me. But yeah, like, there's a lot of times that the games just fudge me over. I was like, oh cool, I got fudged. Also, in order to get max stats of this game, you have to do some really crazy shenanigans if you want to use the W-Iron Flag. Fire Emblem Echo. I mean, the thing about Echo, though, it's a 3DS game. And Forbidden Hexagon is kind of non-existent right now. You know? They kind of killed the Forbidden Hexagon. Which is a shame. I have it still on the computer, but it will not get rid of it anymore for some reason, and I don't know why. Kinda hard. And I think here you could be like, kinda hard. Barrett first, Red second, and Aerith last. Okay, so Barrett, Red, Aerith. Barrett. I need to make sure I don't screw this up. The thing is, I don't know which Fire Emblem. I was gonna do Fire Emblem 11 and 12. That's what I was gonna do. Because I can do 11 and 12. I mean, I'm basically redoing Fire Emblem 3 at that point, you know. But, you know, that's fine. we get to see how Shadow Dragon and New Emblem are. I couldn't think the full name of Fire Emblem 12. I still would like to do Final Fantasy III 4DS. The thing is, do I want to do it on Forbidden Heck, or do I want to try to get it on Steam? I know the Steam ports have issues, that's why I'm thinking about that. What do you guys think? Should I just do it on DS, or should I try to do it on Steam? And should I try to do Final Fantasy 12 Revenant Wings? Even though I know how hard that game is to do with my setup. Okay, let me make sure you're all set up. I have a talisman. Try it on DS. You want me to try it on DS? Restore all the fire, lightning. I got a sense. I can get cover. I only need one sense, but I might as well put both on. Does anyone use Melon DS by any chance? Ow. Ow. Because I hear Melon DS is the best one to use, so... No? Well, at least I got a deadly waste, so there's that I am a pain. Like, that's the one that, Hate suggested. So I got it from, Hate. Ow. 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 Stop that. Ow. If I'm lucky, I might get an M Pentacle here. Because I think you can get early M Pentacle. Damn. But yeah, I think that's the best, at least I've heard is the best DS Forbidden Heck to use. So I'll probably do that for FF4, FF3. I'll probably get a better, more recent version of both of those. Apparently FF3 you can do on PSP as well. See, here's the other thing about FF3 and 4 DS. For FF3 DS, if I do that on the DS and not on Steam, I'm not going to be able to fight the Super Boss. You can't fight the Super Boss because it's locked behind a side quest. And I would like to give that boss a try, you know. Also, Steam versions just have, you know, more clearer graphics and stuff. We're gonna enter Materia. Go ahead and give you a talisman. You're gonna get Restore. Oh, you're gonna get, lightning. Lightning. You know what? You know what? Lightning elemental on your weapon. You have poison, ice, and fire. Do you not have restore? Give me that restore. You can have poison, and skill, and cover. There we go. And you know what? You're all gonna stay for front row. Hooray. And now we're gonna fight a boss. Yes, a boss. Now I'm gonna throw grenades at him. Grenade. You're in back. Ow. Ow. Grenade. All the grenades. All the grenades. All grenades all day. Ow. Ow. You know what? Grenade. Grenade. Ow. Grenade. I don't even need you. Grenade. Grenade. And a mithril armlet for me. Alright, so give me a materia. Give me that. Materia. Poison, restore, lightning, ice, fire, elemental, Alright. And now we're gonna beat up, Mr. Guy McGuy. Hello, Guy McGuy. We're gonna beat up your dog first. Your dog is dead. And now you're gonna die. Oh no! I'm being shot by a shotgun. And here we go! Gun. Easy peasy. For Tempest and a guard source. And you know what? We're gonna throw that guard source on right now. Go, Cloud, go! What? Uh-oh. That's not some Cloud be fighting. Cloud. It's the real boss fight right here. We're fighting the real boss over here. The real boss is beating me up over here. Holy crap! The game wanted me to suffer. It's just like, die. I'm like, no. I do not wish to die. Have you ever played Digimon World 2? Oh, by the way. I leave. My name is Eric. I just left. Oh. I wasn't expecting to fight guys. So yeah, if you mask hotspot the OK button while leaving the elevator there with Eric, you can do that. As long as you don't close the dialogue box. And there we go. We're just gonna fix that up. It's always funny because I didn't know about that glitch because who's gonna mask the X button there? Or the OK button? Also, speaking about FIFA again, if anything, at least it's, you know, not like a very long skirt or anything. It's more like a form-fitting skirt. So the odds of it really getting caught on anything is a lot lower, but like, yeah, they wouldn't be wearing skirts normally. Not normally. Because, you know, they don't want to get themselves caught on stuff. Let me look. Alright, so I am going to form my party. Menu. I am going to remove all. I'm going to put restore. Yeah, restore. Everyone gets a lightning. And everyone gets a restore. That's just the rules, man. Ice, fire, poison, skill, enemy skill. Restore all. Restore all. We're gonna get, who has my fire? Fire, elemental. Have your lightning. You're gonna get the sense of cover. There we go. And now we are ready to go fight. After I put everyone in the back row. Here we go. Let's go. I love this mini game, by the way. So I got two of the guys here, got one. And now, so here's the thing. If you get 3 of these red guys, you never have to do the rest of the mini game. Just keep swinging and you're done. See? You can break the mini, and this works like the G-Bike mini game too, at the Gold Saucer. Not that you want to do that the G-Bike mini game, but yeah. Now they will never go past you. Also, fun fact, if you let everyone's HP get to 0 here, it's not actually 0. It will set you to 1 HP. And then you'll die of frostbite immediately. I wanted to do a video for all the minigames of FF series, but like, I'm gonna be real, doing the minigames for all FFs is gonna be very hard, because I have to replay every single Final Fantasy and do all the minigames. And like, I don't want to touch FF12 ever again, yo. And you know, FF10-2, the entire game is just a mini game. That's all FF10-2 is. Also, Cloud will always take a little damage here. There's nothing you can do about that. Also, fun fact, Bolt does more damage here than grenades do. Eat high. So Bolt, cross slash, and Bolt. So cross slash, I mean, you saw 295. But yeah, Bolt is just gonna, oh my god, he is getting absolutely destroyed. I don't even know. That was like almost out. Half his HP right there. Bro, are you for real? Another limit break? But yeah, Bolt just does like 100 more damage than Lightning or a grenade. Anywhere to 200 more damage. I'm not worried. Honey Badger don't care. Honey Badger don't care at all. Eat Bolt. Also, as you can see, with time spree speed and knowing what you're doing, you can get out of Midgard in about 2 hours. Which is honestly insane. Really? You're going back in... Why'd you get out of the mode? You're gonna go back into the mode. Okay. Good job. That was silly. Also, what do you think about that rumor of Tifa being in Street Fighter 6? Do you think she's gonna make it to Street Fighter 6? That would be really wild if she did. That would be really wild if she did. What? Whoa! That was really buggy. I mean, I can't play the game either, honestly. Well, I can, but, like, I can't. Whoa, what is happening? What? What the hell? Oh, it's because I'm talking to them at the same time. That's actually hilarious. So that's how you can leave with only Cloud. That is so hilarious. So yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff with hotspots. I think you can also do that with just Cloud. So you can leave with just Cloud. And I think you can do some weird stuff with only Cloud. That was just really weird, though. I forgot to take myself out the back row. Ouchie ouch. Thank you for the high potion. You need to get out that. That was weird. I wasn't expecting that to work that way. Calm is over this way. But we need to get a new electrical Baron. And we need Max Your Magic, which is right here. And I'm gonna make sure that you die so that you don't cause problems. And now we need to get Ouchie out. I need the helmet scissors, please. And I need to stop soon Barrett, please. Please stop soon Barrett. He doesn't deserve to get sucked by you. Why are you suing him? Like you? Thank you for Max Your Magic. Now I need your helmet scissors. Give me your scissors. Thank you. Now you will die. And we got 2 bangs right there, which is great. So let's go ahead and give Barrett his helmet scissors. Helmet scissors. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and save. I'm gonna do it right here just in case anything bunches up from what I did. Alright, so let's go. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the cold flashback now, just to get it out of the way. Cloud. You're too short. That's only for Sephiroth height. Thank you for the Mega Elixir. And now for the part of the game that everyone hates. Because it just takes up so much time. So much time. Also, reminder. It is possible to go straight from Midgar to the end of this one. For those who don't know, you can do that. It's a lot of technical stuff, but you can use chocobo glitches to skip from outside of Midgar to the end of this one, which is insane. It does mean that you miss a lot of stuff, though. Yeah, I'm surprised Cloud didn't die there. Also, fun fact, there's another glitch here, too. If you figure out how to skip past the, guys blocking the, Shinra Manor, you can actually go to Mount Needle with just Cloud, and if you game over, it does some real funky stuff. Like, really funky. This is not Hifa's house. I'm going here because we want to do the, piano. I don't remember what it is. That one I've never really memorized. Hello, Sephi. I'm gonna try to do it just to see if I can. It's a lot of wiggling. Oh, I need to go with Seph. And apparently it's here that you're able to just go to, Mount Evil with just, like, you could just skip this part with, Cloud, too. There's a few ways of going past, the Nibelheim flashback. Also, I'm still not feeling Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm really not feeling the Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm so over Yu-Gi-Oh! In terms of playing the Yu-Gi-Oh! Games. Like, they're way too much of a grind fest for my dude. That's way too much of a grind fest. Like, the early day collection kinda made me not like the games as much. Not gonna lie. The funny thing is, I kinda enjoyed Forbidden Memories a bit. Which is a little weird to say. Cloud over here like, hell, Sephiroth, I can't move. Sephiroth, please, I'm paralyzed. The sword is too heavy. Sephiroth. Also, Cloud or Squall, who do you think is the better character? I think they're both good in their own ways, honestly. I think they're both good in their own ways. Cloud. I do like Cloud more than Squall, personally. Again, like... Also, can we talk about why is Tifa wearing a cowgirl outfit? Like, he does have more depth to him. But yet, like, why is she wearing a cowgirl outfit? Again? Also, fun fact, if you didn't know, at Seventh Heaven, there's a sign that says, "Welcome to Hexus." And it's just like, why do you have a sign about Hexus? Hexus doesn't exist in your world, lady. Also, here's another one. Would you guys recommend Xenogears? Or, yeah, Xenogears. Because the game's early planning stages, it was supposed to be based there. What, in Hexus? Interesting. I mean, it makes sense, like, we got a bunch of, like, tropical stuff for FF9. You know, I should save the game here. This would be a good spot. And save the game, yes. Let's save the game. This will be good for the glitches later. It's a good game. The only reason I'm hesitant about it is I've heard about the second disc. And it being basically just like a movie, pretty much. So I'm gonna see if I can pull this off. I don't have the video on hand. I'm just gonna see if I can do this. Like, there's a way of doing this, but I'm not sure what it is. Like, if you do it just right, you can sneak past them. Yeah, you can sneak past him. I'll have to look at the video. And if you do that, you can just go up there with just Cloud, which is honestly hilarious. And the funny thing is, I believe if you do that, it warps you straight to Mount Evil after you die with Cloud. So you just go straight to Mount Evil in the main game. If Cloud dies there at the flashback, I think. Who's messaging me? Someone is messaging me. He is Psycho. Give me a second. One second. He's very chonk. I am kind of interested to see how, Part 3 is gonna be for the series, because, like, it's gotta be something insane happening in there, right? Also curious how they're gonna handle some of the mini games. You know they're gonna have the G-Bike stuff there. But they're gonna have like well, I mean they've already had the ballerina. They're gonna have the ballerina back. That's probably how they're gonna handle all of the special fights at the ballerina. An infamous scene. Also, what was I gonna say? What was I talking about earlier? Oh yeah, Xenogears. Fun fact, I wanted to do Xenogears back when I was doing Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Because back when Exvius was a thing, I wanted to do everything that was associated with Exvius, so like Full Metal Alchemist, I never watched Full Metal Alchemist. I was going to, but I never did. Xenogears was one. I was gonna redo Valkyrie Profile, etc., etc. You know, all of that stuff. That would have been a lot. It was almost like a Smash Fest, but for Exvius. But I feel like some of the games I wouldn't have been able to do. Like, I don't know what Just Cause was for. Like, what was Just Cause for? And there's probably a couple other games I probably wouldn't have been able to do, like Brave Frontier and Hera Battle. And, you know, Bravely Default. I might not have been able to do. Well, I might have been able to do Bravely Default. That's DS, isn't it? Or is that 3DS? Not gonna lie. Why is that so loud? That is very loud. I also wanted to try Chrono Cross, but like Chrono Cross I'm kind of put off from. It just, I don't know, dude, Chrono Cross just, it doesn't really excite me, to be honest. It doesn't really excite me. And with that, we are done with this, and I need to see what I need to do for Barrett next, so... help Barrett await. Okay. So we held Barrett away, and then we... Alright, so... Wait a sec. Beautiful, just beautiful. Alright, so after that, I need to see what else I need to do. There's some dialogue here that I didn't think I had to do. Make a party with Cloud, Barrett, and Red 13. We're not allowed to use the girls because, in here. In the house, there's someone that tells you about, Mako energy. I never talked to these people, so, like, you know. You're full of it. So that's something we need to do. The old life? Yeah, maybe. Okay, so yeah, maybe. There we go. And now we gotta get Fort Condor to do the next thing. But first, we need to pick up items. Items. And I'm releasing your dog. We got Ether. And there's a chest here that I always miss. And I don't know how, but I always miss it. We got Vincent weapon that I don't know why you have Vincent weapon so early. It's like right here. I always miss that one because it's not obvious. It's just not. Again, we're gonna pick up the Ether. And now we're gonna go buy things. This is the item store. Cool. I like items. Do you like items? I love items. What if I told you, I need earth, I need heal, and I'm not gonna worry about poison at the moment. So you can have heal and earth. Good. Always mask buttons. That is correct. I will buy... I don't really need to buy any of this. I could buy these later, if I really need them. I'm going to sell my Ether. I do need to stick with some money, but I will buy these. Just so they're in my inventory. So I don't have to worry about them later. You can go look at half of the cooking walls. Yeah. I used to do that, but after a while, you know. I just stopped. I should have gotten more steel. I need more steel materia. So I'm gonna go get some steel materia. I like having multiple steel materia. I'm gonna have the money for this. Might not have the money for steel. Well, I'm gonna have to get money for the chocobo lure now, but you know, whatever. I have steel. I am going to switch out steel. Steel. Can you tell that I like stealing? Stealing is a great thing to do in this game. Not IRL. Never steal IRL. It's not worth it. I need you in Paris. You are going to die. Okay, you die. I was about to say you're not stealing my iron. Putting in some work there, Barrett. So I gotta get at least... I don't need to get this, chocobo. Oh. Well, you're just dead. I don't think that guy gives you the speed drink anyway, so, you know. I don't need the chocobo lure, but, you know, I like how chocobo lure. Also, I'm gonna get L4 Suicide here, because L4 Suicide is honestly a really good enemy skill, believe it or not. Only a scout would try to steal? Yeah. Yeah. Ah. What I'm going to do is I am going to heal. Give Moose. That is not Moose. I am going to steal your stuff. I got a Lassen nut. I got a nut, guys. I have another nut. I'm gonna at least get this. Work. We're working. You heard working? We're working here. These chocobos are not meant to go at this speed, as you can tell. Also, if you don't get this materia before Disc 2, you miss this materia permanently. Thank you for Chocomog. This game has so much that you just permanently miss, and it sucks. Why are you putting me in back row again? What can I steal from you again? What's it, a high potion? I mean, high potions are pretty good. Oh, ether. Oh, ethers. That's even better. Well, I got the money now, so I could go and, get the materia. Come here. What old folks? Chocobo. I don't need it. I don't need it. Farewell. Also, yeah, you don't really need this materia, by the way. I'm still gonna fight here because I want L4 Suicide before I move on. And there's the guy that gives it. Ouch. This is going to be a little bit painful because I actually don't know what my levels are. Ow. Ow. And then, you know, that stuff can happen. Which really sucks. Ow. The L4 Suicide. Stop that. You're killing Barrett. Do not kill Barrett. Alright, you know, you need to stop that. You really need to stop that. Ow. Give me the L4 Suicide. No, I don't want you to put me in the sewer. Ow. L4 Suicide? L4 Suicide? It's not L4 Suicide. It's not L4 Suicide. No. Nani? Please? I don't want to sink. Can you stop sinking? Ow. It's always annoying trying to get elf or suicide, because they just want to do everything but what you want. And it's just like, bruh. Bruh. Please, just do a stupid move. There we go. Now we got elf or suicide. Now I can, you know, outright destroy. It is possible to get Beta now, but I'm not going to worry about Beta. Alright, we got it. So I'm going to change my camera. Here's this. And we're going to do this without the whole, thing. What, you talking about with elf or suicide? Elf or suicide? Yeah, I'm not very good at, you know, speaking. Ooh. So, fun fact, you're gonna see me do this. You may be wondering, why am I doing this? Because... yeah, because I flipped the camera. So, what am I doing, you're wondering? You know, there's a cutscene in here, right? There's normally a cutscene here, but... guess what? We skipped the cutscene. We skipped the cutscene. Did you know you could do that? And did you know if you come back with, Yuffie, I think Yuffie actually has dialogue. By the way, that cutscene never unloads, so you can always come back for it, I believe. It's always stored. I need to heal. Yeah, so, like, you can even come back with, Kate, Sif, Vincent, or Sig. I think Vincent, Sig, and Kate, Sif are invisible, though. And now, this is the grind spot for, everyone, for limits. If you want limits, you're gonna be grinding here. This entire area is amazing for limit grinding. Ether. Hen. Free hen's always welcome. So we're gonna be having Cloud just using Macro Magic, just so he can get his next level limit. Also, it's a good place to get high potions early on. Mine source. Ooh, right. We need to get the next thing here. And there's one Grand Glove. So we got the Grand Glove for Eva. Not that we're using Eva much right now, but we got the Grand Glove for her. Nothing up there. And then we do this whole thing. So we are going to be stopping just outside of Junin. Which, honestly, for 3 hours, that's not bad. Fun fact, we're almost halfway done with Disc 1 already. Like, I think Costa del Sol or, North Korea is the 50% mark for Disc 1. So yeah, Final Fantasy VII really isn't that long of a game, like, at all. Oh, another Grave Glove. Nice. I mean, when you know what you're doing, also we're playing, you know, at triple speed, so that does matter a little bit. Also, what if I told you, you know, that little trick with, skipping cutscenes? That little trick with skipping cutscenes? Do you see what I'm doing? Oh, I messed up. You can do that with, triggers, too. You can literally just skip, like, Logan triggers. There you are. That's Barret. And I am gonna try to steal the ether from you. I got the ether. Stop burning me. And we're gonna kill you with that, just so I can get the, maybe the level limit 2, not yet. And we got Flamethrower. Nice! Alright, so there's something I need to do here at Fort Condor. You need at least 4,000 gil. You cannot have 4,000 gil. Alright, so let me double check what I need to do. Let's see. Agree twice with an old guy about his plight. We'll help you. So we need to talk to the old guy about his plight and agree with him. Also, free heal over here, so you know. I guess so. Alright, and I think that's all I have to do. I'm gonna go up here and see if I can sell some ethers. Do I have ethers to sell? I mean, I have an extra. Yeah, I got ethers to sell, so sell some ethers. I got a spare Grave Glove I can sell. Alright. Very good. Go down here and heal. And then we're gonna save, and then we're gonna do the Fort Condor, and we're gonna intentionally lose. There's a reason for that. This will make something so much easier later on. In regards to items. Because there's a particular item that is really stupid to get later on. You can steal it, but because the way steal works, if you're above level 77, you can no longer get that item anymore. And it's a very rare steal on top of that. Okay, ready. Start the game. And now we're just gonna do this. So hi, hello, how are we all doing? Are we all doing good? Would you guys like to watch some Fire Emblem or not? Honestly, Fire Emblem would probably take up one of the long game slots to daytime streams. If I were to do it. The only thing I'm hesitant about with that is I do restart if I lose anyone. Or, you know, in the case of Fire Emblem 11 and 12, if I don't get the items that I need to get good at it. Because, boy oh boy, 12 is a nightmare in regards to that. I wanted to do Awakening, but again, you know, Forbidden Heck, and I don't think it really works very well with Awakening. I was also going to do Smash 4 at one point, but like, I don't think there's a nice way of getting everything in Smash 4. At least the 3DS version. Unless they have like a code or something that lets you get all of the optional stuff. Because I'll be honest, I wouldn't really want to be grinding for all this optional moves. Fire Emblem would be over. Do you think it should be daytime or nighttime for Fire Emblem? Berg. Berg. Alright, let's try. Ah, I'm hitting the wrong button. Does L4 Suicide work on you? Aww. I was hoping it would. I was hoping it would. Oh no. Ow. There we go. And let's see if we get iron. And there it is. This is the easiest way to get one of these. And I highly recommend doing this immediately when you get the 4 condors, so you can get this item if you need it. If you're trying to get one of everything. Otherwise, if you're trying to do, like, retro achievements, you do have to do, like, all of these 4 condor fights, which suck. Outside of that, you never have to touch Fort Condor. Aside from this fight, if you really want that Daggerous Claw, and, the final fight. Alright. Now let's go get Yuffie, eh? I'm gonna go get the Yuffie. This is also scary because these enemies do hurt. Alright, Steel. Steel. Macro Magic. This is why these guys are scary. They hurt. They hurt a lot, a lot. Hey, all leveled up. Nice. And I mean, I got some potions, but I'm not gonna use them. Actually, if I want to make this easier, everyone's gonna become sad. Let's make everyone sad. This will reduce all damage by 33%. And in fact, I'm gonna put you in the back row. So you take 50% damage from physicals by being in the back row, in addition to 33% physical and magic reduction. So overall, just a good idea. I got Boomerang, that was fast. So we got a Boomerang. We got a Boomerang. If I didn't have Sadness, I probably would be dead. But hey, we got a boomerang. That made that a lot easier. Right. Okay. Can I L4 suicide you? The answer is yes. Yes, I can. And I got another boomerang. Ouch. Ouch. So yay! Boomerang. And there's Blade Beam. So now we got Blade Beam. So with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this to Barret. You're going to give me your Earth. So now Barret's going to be, doing stuff. He's going to be killing everything. Whoops. So as you can see, Barret, oh, right. I need to switch you to, level limit who? You can get, level limit 3 pretty easily. It's very easy to use the limit system of this game. Very, very easy. There's an ether. Got getting killed? Holy crap, Barret! Your magic stats too low. Wow, Barret's magic actually does suck a lot. Okay, you know what, Barret? What is your magic? That's a good question. What's your magic? Yeah, no wonder. 43 magic? Ew. Or actually, that was Cloud. Yours is just 35, which is really freaking low. And I want to keep Elemental on because, yeah. So, Nighttime's gonna be like Digimon World 2 whenever we get to that, which is gonna be, you know, an absolute nightmare of a game to do. Ow. Ow. I'm being boned. We're gonna get Yuffie now, by the way, because Yuffie is... she's good. And we might as well get her. We're not gonna use Yuffie because we don't want Yuffie to, be the gate target. But, you know. I think L4 Suicide works on them. Ow. Ow. So, this gives you 5 kills, which is probably the most kills you're gonna get from a single encounter. So definitely worth it to farm here for Yuffie. Just be aware that without Sadness and back row, it's probably gonna hurt a little bit. I got backpack. Well, if anything, you can also get a bunch of ethers here, which, you know, that's always good. Because you can use those ethers to refill MP, which I'm gonna do for Mr. Barret. On top of that, as you already know, ethers are a great source for money. Even at this stage of the game, you can sell ethers to get a lot of money. Assuming the game, you know, isn't stingy. Like that. Because, you know, sometimes the game is very stingy. And it's just like, no, you shall not steal. I got an ether. Cloud is dying. Please stop killing Cloud. Cloud does not deserve death. You know who deserves death? Chaos. Chaos always deserves death. Not Bay, though. Not Bay. You know, Chaos. Chaos. Not Bay. Don't get twisted. Never get twisted. Getting it twisted is the worst thing you can ever do. Because, you know, that kind of hurts a little bit getting it twisted. Guys, I have 11,000 gil already. I repeat, 11,000 gil already. I could probably buy a gold ticket by the time I get there at this rate. Ow. Ow. Stop it. No more grand strong. Ouch. Cloud. Mr. there we go. Grenade bomb. Mr. McCloud is dying, everyone. And with that, we're gonna move this over to Red. Here you go, Red. Enjoy. Oh, you can actually heal Cloud all the way. I'm not having very good luck in Yuffie to show up. Please, Yuffie, show up. And it's not Yuffie. And I forgot to change Barrett's limit break. Ow. It's fine. We'll get Barrett's limit break to level 2 here in a second. There's Lunatic High. Hooray, we got that limit break. There we go. Nice! Fun fact, in some challenge runs, it's better to use the level 1 limits over the level 2 limits. Or, the level 1 limits over, like, level 2 or level 3. Just because of how frequently you get them. Well, we got rid of a couple of them. I've been thinking of getting, like, some other, Swig's, Fire Emblem games from, like, do I really want to? In all honesty, do I really want to? There you are. I was wondering where you were, Yuffie. And there we go. We beat Yuffie up. And now we do this whole thing with Yuffie. Not interested. Petrified. Wait a second. That's right. Let's hurry. And that's how you get Yuffie. And now we got Yuffie. We could recruit her later, but you know, like I said, I like having her now. Should I keep going or should I stop for today? That is the question. Ow. Yeah, now is better. It's just that I'm hoping it doesn't mess with Barrett and, you know, give Barrett achievement. Go ahead and hike. And we're gonna use a hint. Save. Go here. You know what? Let's do it. Let's go ahead and do this fight. Let me see what happens here. Okay, so cargo ship is where the net stuff happens. Alright. And why would you run it for water? I don't know. Alright, so who has my bio? It's not you. It's not you. Bio. And there we go. So guess what we do? We're gonna sit here and let poison kill him. You know what? Back row. Oh wait. Getting so running at, yeah, it's just like, why are you running at the monster? Ow. Look at this piddly little damage. So, how's everyone doing? Did you know that you could do this exceeds the boss? If you poison this boss, he will never ever enter his other phases. Like ever, unless you hit him. And he's dead. I didn't even do anything except bio. How silly. Also, we're gonna be doing a little glitch here. It's gonna be a silly little glitch. You may have seen this. You may not have seen this, but I'm gonna do the glitch. It's not really gonna do much, but you know, it's fun to do. Actually, it does do a little bit. Also, they don't do like the chest compression anymore for CPR, right? Like, isn't chest compression like what you're supposed to do to get the heart started again? And there we go. So, like, why would you not do that? Cloud, you get escape back row. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put you all back in front row. So we're not doing the glitch yet. We will be doing the glitch here in just a second. What glitch am I referring to? We'll just have to wait and see. You know how I glitched with Aerith earlier in the game? And you know how I glitched with Cloud at Midgar, leaving Midgar? We're gonna do something similar here. And it's gonna be interesting because you can also do this not that long from here. So, what we're going to do, we're going over here. You see this guard? Ha. So I got the hats. We're waiting for this guy. Now we're gonna do this. So now you see I'm running. The hat's just up. Now we're gonna go up here. And now the cutscene's gonna play. And now we're gonna run back here with Cloud. And as you can see, Cloud is moving. You can see this isn't supposed to happen. And we got Shiva. we're gonna leave. And guess what? We got Shiva. But guess what? You can do this infinitely, because if you do this glitch, it resets the higher cutscene. So guess what? I got another Shiva. Now I have 2 Shivas. And it's such an easy glitch to accidentally do, too. Such an easy glitch. So yeah, as you can see, 2 Shivas. You can do this with the Ifrit materia too, by the way. FF7, you can do this with a few materia. Ifrit, Shiva, Shield, and all materia, Attica. Well, Attica and Alexander ones are very difficult to pull off, because you have to pick them up off the frame that you pass out. All you gotta do is press square twice, and there you go, you win. I should be stopping, but I will stop. I think I'll stop when I get to a cargo ship. And we'll call it there when we get to the cargo ship. How's that sound? Also, 3 hours and 20 minutes almost just to get here. We're almost done with the first continent in less than 4 hours. Thanks to the triple speed. The triple speed is such a boon. I love it. It makes it so much easier to get through this freaking game. It's like, I like the game and all, but like, you know, I do want to just get through a lot of the game and stuff, you know? Especially things like, say, the Cloud Flashback, or, you know, Cloud Subconscious. Anything that just takes a while. It's like, I just want to get to the main game, the main meat of the game. And I like that with a lot of games, honestly. It's just like, it also makes it a lot easier for massing. So I don't, like, destroy my hand. Massing. It's a little bit easier on that. Also, just being able to go through fights quickly is just, you know. It's a, you know, yeah. I'm very good with words. As you can tell, I'm very, very good with words. Alright, it's time to do this minigame. This minigame I usually suck at. And there we go, we get the best reward. You just, so the thing there is, you get in line and you just mask the X button. And what you get is 5,000 gil. Pretty nice. That's the best reward you can get is 5,000 gil. If you don't get the 5,000 gil, I think you get like 4 or 5 ethers. Which is just a little bit less, like 4,500 gil or something like that. Or some 1,500. About 3,000 to 4,000 gil. So it's just a little bit less, but you know. And this is why I want to do the class challenge for this game. Because, like, I feel like I would make the game a little bit interesting, right? Also, for this mini-game coming up, we're only gonna go for about 80 points. I think it's 80 that you want to get what I think is the best reward, which is an HP up area. It'll save you 8,000 gil later on, and having it this early on is good. The weapon you could get isn't terrible, but like, you don't really need it. And you get, like, a decent weapon later on anyways. Alright, so I have 2 Ethers. We're gonna sell them. I almost have enough money to freaking buy the golden ticket. I want to have at least one of everything. I don't need any of your stuff. And we're gonna go down here and get the second enemy skill area. Nice! We'll be using that. Huh? Nope. Cloud, where you going? Cloud. 135 soldier, grab all the sources. Guard source, power source. And there we go. Cloud. So for some reason, I don't know why, there's no times 3 speed in that room. I don't know why. Also, if you go inside a room, I wonder who they were. I always go in the wrong freaking door. I am gonna go up here. I don't need anything there. I'm gonna buy one of each of those. I don't need them, but I'm going to buy them. You know, I forgot I hacked all of these accessories. I actually forgot I hacked all of those accessories. Speed source. 135 soldier. And I think this is just weapons. Yes, these are just weapons. That I think are from, whatchamacallit. Cone. So for very old weapons that you don't really need. And I am going to give you all the sources. Because your name is Cloud. You're Cloud McCloud. Also, I do like the new redesigns for the Star Fox characters. I think they're fine, honestly. You don't know anything about new Star Fox? You should check it out from, like, Maximilian Dude. I'm gonna do this, and now we're just gonna sit here. Like, Maximilian Dude and Vinny have both taken a look at it. And honestly, I don't think it's really that bad. Have you seen the Super Mario Galaxy movie? I never watched it myself. Let me make sure that this is how you get HP plus materia. There we go, yes. I love getting HP Plus for free. If it's the only one you can get for free. I do like my HP Plus abilities. They're always good. Wow, that's quite a long time. Alright, let me see what I need to do here. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so... say I don't know, and I don't know. I don't know. Then we go hop to Eva, say I don't know. I don't know. So that's to reduce your affection for them. And then we go and do this. And now we go back down and we talk to Aerith. That should be enough to get Barrett to show up. Hello, Barrett McBarrettson. And now we're gonna get the squad together. Yes, I am. That's one of the achievements. That's why it's a Platinum Knights. Because I have to do that to get the stupid achievement. Alright, let me make sure that I put on, you know, stuff. There we go. Save. There we go. And now we go down. Let's get that all materia. All materia hang. And now we're gonna fight. Fight these guys. We're gonna L4 suicide them. Because they're vulnerable to it. And now we're just gonna sit here and try to steal these. There's a Simrabea. Excellent. Get rid of you. And now we're gonna get the next Simrabea. Because Simrabea is better than the Carbangle. Oh. And now we're gonna get rid of... oh. We're gonna get rid of you. Nice! And now we have some Simrabeas. So yeah, a little bit stronger. One more materia slot. That's the big thing, have the additional materia slot. We're gonna put Revive on, and I'm gonna give you... you know what? No, you're gonna get HP Plus, you're gonna get Revive. And now... we fight these guys. That's not good. Eat high. Nice ether. Eat high. Eat high. Got hurt a lot. Let's go ahead and heal. Get a wind slash. Everybody wants to fight me. Like, everything wants to fight me. Blind does not matter in red. Now you're tiny. And I'm gonna steal your stuff. Cloud, can you wake up? Thank you. I wish I could be more entertaining But, like, I don't really have a whole lot to say on the game. Like, it's a game that we played a lot, you know? That I've played a lot on stream. So, like, what am I gonna say? I haven't already said in, like, all the other playthroughs. What? What was I gonna say? I forgot. Give me the Simrafea. Give me the Simrafea. Oh, you gave it to me. Good. Great, now I can't hit you. Can you just kill him? Okay, you need to die. You're being annoying. Thank you. With your killing little 1 damage. See, this is also what the times 3 speed is really nice. Where you can do this. Also, you just do it by clicking in the L3 button. Instead of pausing the game and hitting the button to do that. I don't know why they give that for like FF8 and FF9. It's like, bro, just make it click in the button. Like, it's not that hard. It's honestly just that easy. You're gonna get the Simrafea. And you're gonna get the, I mean, I could give you Siva, but why? I don't need Siva. Alright, so we're about to fight a boss. And we're gonna do some, oops, you can't hurt me gimmick. Wow, you're gonna do 33% less damage. 33% is honestly a pretty big, damage reduction, I find. Hello. I'm going to throw, I'm just gonna smack you. Ow. What if I max your magic you? And quake you? Are you weak to quake? Grenade bomb? You're kinda weak to quake. Ow. Ow. Did you just miss Cloud? How'd you miss Cloud? Ow. 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 Thank you for letting me heal? Question mark? Stop. And now you've just wasted a lot of time, a lot of your turns by doing that. At least 1 or 2 turns. Or 3 turns. Genova. Ow. 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 Are you sure you want to do that, Genova? Goodbye, Genova. Easy peasy. So, are you ready for another glitch? Let me double check here. So, are you ready for another glitch? So, here's the glitch. Let's pick up this area. You see this man? You see this man in the ladder? So the idea is, I just did it. First try. You get this Xbox. You go here. Don't close it until now. You can hit X. What do you think happens here? You can leave the room and exit the room again. You exit the room with that Xbox up. You re-enter the room, and it resets the entire fight with Genova. So you can refight Genova infinitely and get infinite different materials. It's kinda silly. It's just like, okay, we could just refight Genova like infinitely. Final Fantasy VII is held by duct tape and super glue. It really is. I don't know which game is more broken, Final Fantasy VI or Final Fantasy VII. Both of them are extremely broken games. Now, Final Fantasy VI did get patched up over the years because it's had many versions, but despite how many times they re-released Final Fantasy VII, it never fixed most of the stuff in here. It fixed the magic defense bug. That's like the only big major thing they fixed. That was weird. I was like, did you just, like, outright freeze on me, game? And there's the fire ring. That's an amazing accessory to get. And we'll use that when we fight the Midgar Solon. Hello, sir. I will buy a platinum bangle and a 4 slots in Molotov. Just at half everything. Cloud is dying. There's actually a scene in here you can get with Johnny and Eva. I think if you talk to him and then go and visit Johnny afterwards, maybe that's the trigger. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, I missed the trigger, so yeah. I think you talk to the guy, then you come in here, him and Eva are actually talking to one another. I can't stop playing, guys. Please, save me. Save me. I can't stop. I keep fighting. I keep playing. I should stop. I'll stop as soon as I get to outside of Mount Corel. Outside of Mount... I will. I'm just gonna get the next spot and we're gonna call it there. Which is literally right here. So this is where we're gonna be calling it tonight. It shouldn't take very long to get the achievements from this game. Just saying that right now. It should not take very long whatsoever. Alright, so we're gonna save the game. There we go. And I will say, until next time, everyone, whenever that may be, you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, night. I only get steal that from anyone else. What are you talking about? And I will catch you all on the flip side of the void. Take care, and have a great rest of your day and or night.